Good morning. I went ahead. I got 20 million. So, and then I did one extra race so that we have plenty of money to purchase mods. And I'm finally ready to buy one of the $20 million cars. This one I've actually been waiting on. There's a lot of, I mean, good cars. 20 million. This is not going to be one of those where it's like, is it worth the money? Because it's going to not be worth the money. I mean, that's pretty obvious. You can buy 20 to 40 cars for the price of this thing. But this is a Shelby Daytona coupe. What this car is basically it's an aerodynamic body put over the top of the Shelby Cobra. So this car was built for, let me take it off the wish list. This car was built, oh God, it's gonna hurt. All right, we'll talk here in a minute. Let's watch that money just flood away. 384 horsepower. I don't know what that is per million. Oh, it's gonna hurt. There goes my money, hard earned. I don't do any of the computer cheating for the money. I actually run the long races, the 30-minute hour races, that type of thing. I want to get into this car. The credits are painful to look at now. But let's go ahead and take a look at what mods are available. I mean, obviously we're gonna have tires. So let's purchase parts. Oh my God, they put Comfort Soft on this thing. This thing's gotta be terrible. We'll buy the power restrictor. What I'd kind of like to do is build this into a stock form first. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Let's go ahead and just jump in. I want to buy the fully customizable manual so that I can use the clutch if I want to. I'm going to stroke it and supercharge it. The stroke kit I cannot get rid of. The rigidity I cannot get rid of, so those things are here to stay. So we can't go back to a full base car already, but man, this thing doesn't, oh, well, we're on comfort tires. I wonder how this would do at Tokyo with Comfort Soft and freaking, we can try that someday maybe, who knows. Part of what I'm also trying to do is I'm going to try to condense these videos. You can watch it live with me if you like. I'd love to have you along, but I'm also going to be trying to chop them and re-upload them after the fact. So we got almost 700 horse, or 700 performance points. New engine. Oh my God, 10 million? Good Lord. Yeah, I guess we're, oh my God. Yeah, we won't be doing that. I thought that was pretty well standardized with the cars, if you needed a new body or if you needed a new whatever. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, yeah. Just buy another car. How is that more affordable? I don't expect there to be a wide body kit. There's not. Let's check for any racing mods. And then we'll put this on the track. I'm going to, yeah, it doesn't look like anything's available really, which is fine. So we'll go ahead and jump into the tracks. I figure we'll take it to Spa. That's kind of what this car was, or not Spa, Le Mans, which is kind of what this car was built for. This is, so back to what I was getting at, this is basically the Shelby Cobra Roadster underneath. So underneath the body, it's the same car. They built this, they built this car as a way to make that vehicle more aerodynamic. There was a rule that allowed them to, let's just do a 5-lap race. Yeah. There was a rule that allowed them to change the body without or the chassis, change the body or the chassis and consider it the same car. So that's what they were doing. And this is kind of in that Ford versus Ferrari world. It's just the lesser known car. Oh. Oh, we still have rain tires on this thing. Let's go ahead and exit. And what I'm going to actually do anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do the longer, the half an hour race. That way we can run into rain, we can see how this car feels, and I can just chop it up. Oh man, that was 800 also. But we were pulling, so not a bad deal. Let's put on, yeah, we had wets. Let's put on mediums just to see what it does. Let's go into our settings as well. And drop this car down a little bit. Oh yeah. Let's take it to about 105. What did we start with? I think it was 125, so let's take this to 125. I don't think that's going too low. Good, good, good. Everything else looks pretty well. Yeah, I don't want it too stiff. It's already got racing suspension, so it's already pretty stiff. I mean, 3 is a stiff car, so that should be pretty good. We have the racing transmission on this thing, so we don't have the ability to use the clutch. Oh God. With the camera position, we're going to have to kind of pay attention to the clouds more than anything, and I believe it gets dark here, so we're at a disadvantage in terms of the weather. 5-speed transmission. And we're running out of gear. Back out of this. I want to give us some more transmission. This is a 200 mile an hour car all day. With the hope that this thing will be able to be edited down, I'm going to be a little bit more flexible on what we allow here. I don't know. Let's go 350. So a little history on this car. This was a Shelby Cobra underneath the body, and it was basically Pete Brock was working on this to make the car more aerodynamic for the international races. The Cobra was a beautiful car, but it was not aerodynamic at all. So even though it looks very smooth and very sleek, it's It's just not. A lot of this stuff was built by feel, not by computers and rendering and that sort of thing. So part of the international racing like in America, the tracks were pretty short, so the Cobra did fine. It was able to beat up on a lot of cars that were, you know, in a similar class, and didn't have to really rely on aero because the shorter tracks. Once you got overseas into Le Mans, the car would take off. Like, it wasn't designed to go fast. So this was a much sleeker body, and they ended up only building 6 of these. So they built 6, raced them. It was pretty successful. They did have some sabotage issues. They had some issues of, you know, what you would normally expect. They had a fire issue. They had, you know, this is back in the day when a lot of the testing was done right on the track. You figure out what worked and you modified it. The car didn't originally have a spoiler, but they added a lip which was too tall, and trackside repair, they just ended up shaving a little bit of it off. They took like an inch out of that lip, and that's how they got the handling the way it is. And I tell you, it's a good handling. I mean, we're already in third on this is lap 1. We're in third. We're not at the performance point limit. This feels pretty well like a modern car. You got the wood wheel with the Cobra emblem in the middle, so it's got the nostalgia. I mean, we're crushing these guys right here. And the Viper we just passed, which has a very similar livery, that was also, I think that was Chip Foose and Carol Shelby that worked on that. So the blue and white with the rally stripes, that's not really stolen by Dodge. They kind of stole the, oh God, that's not good. So this is actually ironic. One of the things that made this car successful was the fact that it was built for aerodynamics. And one of the things that they did with this car when they were racing, one of the things they noticed was they could outrun the Ferraris, but what they actually decided to do, I think I just hit the wrong gear, was keep the RPMs down. And in order to, in doing that, they were able to run pace with the Ferraris, but were 25% better on, okay, we're gonna just cheat there. They were 25% better on fuel economy, so their pit strategy allowed them to hold the lead while the Ferraris kept going in for gas. Let's go ahead and drop our fuel since we're in the lead anyway. Let's see if we can get a couple more laps out of this thing. And you know what, maybe we'll do that next time, because I think we're going to run into an issue with rain. I think what I'm going to do here is just burn through the gas. One thing I do have planned with this car is to run it with the Roadster and just see how they feel differently. I think this is a good track to take it on, as well as Le Mans. Not Le Mans, that's where we're at. as well as Laguna Seca. Or Willow Springs or something tight and small. Good recovery there. Not too bad. I'm hoping for a couple raindrops here, just to get an idea of what we're dealing with. Maybe I can see the, yep, we got rain coming in. I can see it well enough. There's rain. Okay, we're good, we're good. Let's go ahead and put wet tires on this thing and see what it does in the wetter. In the water. Wetter. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh! Can't ask for more than that, man. I'm gonna have to move that camera though to probably just to step up. I mean, I don't necessarily need to see my hot lap. Let's go with wets, because this, I believe, is going to come down pretty hard. What a pretty car, though. Guys that passed us are going to regret it. These are 4-minute laps, so I mean, even the Tomahawk does a 3-minute, so it's not good. Ease off a little bit to not kill our rain tires. Oh, and we can shift our fuel to lean. Not even wet yet. Oh, good Lord. So it looks like we actually overgeared this car. We were doing 180 before I messed with the transmission. And now what we're doing is like 170 on the straight. So it looks to me like we got too aggressive on the gearing, so probably drop it down to like a 330. Oh my god. That'll be a deleted scene. Ugh. Ugh. Looks like our tire choice wasn't so great yet either. Still not even showing any water registering on the track. There we go. That was interesting. So that, yeah, that felt like one of the wheels locked up. Which, I mean, that happened on these older cars. They didn't have the balancing and all that the way they do now. So part of the reason we might not be hitting that high number on the speed may not even just be the gearing. It's also because we're running lean on fuel. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe 350 is fine. Yeah, we're fine. 350 is pretty good. But knowing this thing's actually drinking pretty well, and you know, fuel economy's changed a lot too. So it being a fuel efficient vehicle in the 60s and 70s is different than what we would consider fuel economy now. So it's not like it's inaccurate. It still may be far better than the Ferrari. I don't have the Ferrari. I'm not even sure which one it is that it was competing with, but that may still be a worse car in terms of fuel efficiency. Not get much rain. Yeah, I definitely need to rethink my camera placement there. Just not knowing the rain is not, I mean, that's a deal breaker. Go ahead. Where are we at with the pits? Are we able to switch to softs? Go ahead and try softs and see what this thing does. I feel like I'm getting hit from behind. Let's go soft tires. And then we're going to turn the fuel up because we might have 3 laps left. I mean, this is going to be a pit stop, so we probably have just 2 laps left. As long as it doesn't rain, which we can't tell, I think we're going to be in good shape to pull around these guys with soft tires and full fuel. I knew I cracked that lens. This is an aluminum body car too, so that's some pretty rough damage. Drop my fuel all the way to going fat. Let's see what this little girl can do now. Still got a wet track, but it's below that bar. So you can usually get away with slicks as long as it's between, or if it's in that bottom third. Now if this game is really out to get us right now, we'll see some torrential downpour. See if we can break 200. I think she's got it, man. I think it's a good powerhouse. Maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna run out of runway here. We hit 191. It just needs nitrous. But with the price of that replacement motor, I don't know. not doing bad on tires. And we're gonna run out of fuel before we run out of tires, so that's good. We're gonna run out of valves too. So if you are running this car, you know, full fuel, full power, you might as well use soft tires. It does feel plenty capable in this race with the fuel set to 6. And that'll get you some more laps, so at that point you can go to mediums or hards and try to get, you know, you can fully adjust your pit strategy on this car to where it makes sense. So now we have over 5 minutes left, and these are 4-minute laps. So what I'm going to actually go ahead and do here is once I get to a straight, I'm going to, or maybe the end of the straight, I'm going to lean this thing out. I don't want to have to pit on, you know, this point. They may pit in front of us, the Viper. But that's their problem. We may struggle on tires here. I'm going to push the the brake balance all the way to the front as well. That'll hopefully put some more wear on the front tires and take a little bit of the pressure off the rear. not good. We gotta go in. Wait, maybe we don't. No, we're alright. We're alright. I think. I sure hope. Oh, he went in too. Oh, this is ugly. We're going to do a lot of coasting here, a lot of short shifting. A lot of skipping parts of the track. That's fine. They all went in. Oh my lord, I could have easily done that. We're gonna lose that left rear tire. We may run out of gas. Oh, this is bad. I think we're gonna be okay on gas, honestly. Oh yeah, we're not good on tires though. We are not. That just lost our tire. Just lost our rear. Oh no, yeah, we're done. We're in trouble. Good news is we're balanced out now. We have two terrible tires. Yeah, we got nothing. This is bad. This is real bad. You feel the car wobbling. You can see it happening. We're running two flats and the rear end, and they're coming up on us now. I can't even turn. We got way too much track left for this. They're going to start coming around us right here. trying to nurse it, trying so hard to keep it on the track. Go around, guy. So I'll probably reshoot a part of this because this has been ugly. We'll get a better finish, but I'll include some of this because it makes sense. I mean, it's good to know not to push the car. But anyway, I'll be back in a minute for the second half where we can run this car and actually do something successful. Thank you. .423. I think we can do a better lap on that too. Let's do soft tires from the beginning and see what happens. Soft tires, full fuel. I'm going to move the camera up so I can see the rain, and we'll take it from there.